Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's video card reading is another one of our how do they feel about you in this time, or how does your person feel towards you now. It could be in the past. It's usually timeless, but we're gonna go with the present moment overall when I'm gonna be reading this. Okay, so I'm gonna have faith that whenever I read this and whenever you're watching this, whichever time and space and year it is, it might resonate as it might not, but it's all part of the process, I'm guessing. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by saying thank you very much for everybody who supports me, who watches my channel, who comments down and donates, and is supportive of me overall. So thank you very much. I'm very grateful for that, and I hope you will keep doing so, even though I have a little slow pace. I go in whenever I upload my videos on my channel. Okay, so thank you very much again. And if you want to dislike, comment down below. You can go ahead. If you're a new subscriber or a new viewer, then hopefully my channel or my video will be useful to you or helpful, or somehow give you certain insight or ideas perhaps that you are not aware of, be it's negative or positive. Hopefully it will be useful to you. It will be there for you to use with cautious consciousness and good judgment overall. Okay, so I have 6 piles today. We're gonna go with all my mini decks I own. So we have the Linestrider Tarot Mini. And so this one, it's the teeniest one I have till now. Then we have the Manara Erotic Tarot. I'm going to be using this. Okay. Pile 3 is the first time I'm opening this tarot deck, and it's going to be live on a video. I'm presuming, I don't know why. Nicoletta Cecolli Tarot. Okay, so very Italian, I'm presuming. I'm not sure. And you have pile 4, which is Tarot of Pagan Cats. Okay, you have it like this. The Klimt Tarot. The universal sexuality vibe a bit. Okay, so I don't know why I go in that one, but in that vibe, but this is the Klimt Tarot. And pile 5 technically. And pile 6 is the Harmonious Tarot. And 6 is number... that is a number that is harmonious. Okay, so you have 6 piles. I'll bring them in the front since they're all minis, so I have enough space for you to check them out and see which one you want to try and watch. So you can take your time, and I'm gonna start putting them back to their place. The timestamps are indicated down below. I will not be using any oracles this time around. We're just gonna go and open each mini tarot deck, and we're gonna shuffle them and create the Celtic spreads with those. Okay, so let me see. I have not shuffled this, which means that never used it before. So I'm going to take the time and shuffle. So pile 1, whoever chose the Linestrider or Linestrider tarot deck. So it's my first time opening this tarot. I didn't even take the time to observe each card, but I have faith that it's meant to be. Okay, so perhaps I have new people on my channel, or I myself will be facing new energies. Or you will face new energies, perhaps. It's a new person, whoever's watching. The new person coming, and they're pretty sane, and they're very magical, and they're very fluffy, and pretty romantic somehow, okay? Whoever this woman or this man is, okay? So if it's romance we're looking at, or we're going towards a healing process, you have Temperance. So it's more a person that could help you heal if you need any advice. Their gentle nature or their softness could definitely help you out. Okay, so it doesn't need to be romantic, but there's an air of gentleness, lightheartedness, you know, things flow somehow with this one. It's like if you were stressed or you had a difficult, heavy day, or somebody triggered you from work or a family member, you know, like sometimes family members are also a nerve and the weather doesn't help, you know. Being with this person, going to their house, there's something zen about them. Okay, so we're gonna see what we're gonna get, but overall I'm sensing it's pretty comfortable and soft and lighthearted. I don't want to say they even have a sweet way of speaking, but they have like the voice they use, or the tone of their voice calms you down. Okay, so being with them, listening to them talk calms you down, calms your system down somehow. Okay, there's something about their house, if you've been to their house, or if they work from home, or it's a private I'm not gonna say clinic or company, it's just that it's pretty clean. Okay, it's flowy. The vibe of the room or the environment or the person being in a specific room also. It could be the room vibe as it could be your person's vibe. Is like this. This is about your person we're talking about. Okay, so how does this soft-hearted, gentle, nature-loving woman or man feel towards you? Okay, how do they feel in this time? So I have the Tower card. Oh my god. With the Magician. Okay, so there is a aha moment I got connected to you. Okay, so it's more like if you were seeking for a solution, I had it somehow. I got it. I had like the epiphany kind of stuff. Okay, so like that. So my challenge connected to you is the Knight of Pentacles. So overall, to invest or start a serious project, let's say if I found a solution for your issue, okay? Now, I don't know if it's an issue, if it's romantic, or if it's healing-wise, okay? So the reason why is the Tower and the Magician. You have the World, you have the Judgment, and you have the Five of Cups. Very nice card. Okay, like, I don't know, I like this tarot deck already. Oh, I like the art, so the art of it. It's pretty nice. You don't see it that well because they're small cards, but in the initial, how did they feel towards you? The Emperor in reverse. Holy mother. I was seriously facing you though. Like, look, I have a gentle nature to me for sure. Oh, the Empress. Okay. I shuffled it. I should have shuffled it more perhaps. But you have the Emperor with the Empress in the reverse at the, in the initial phase. So I was, how do they feel towards you? Pretty balanced, okay? Like they're very balanced as a person. That's why it's very flowy, okay? Like I have a certain like balance between my masculine energy and my feminine. So I'm not too feminine, I'm not too masculine. Like I'm like I can go both ways, but I have a certain harmony when I go both ways with you. Like, if you want me to be masculine, independent, hardworking, make money, blah, 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 like, I can do so. But if you want me to nurture, do painting, or do arts, and nurture, do gardening and stuff like that, or cook for you kind of stuff, I can do those things too, okay? And in the middle section, you have the Page of Swords with the 10 of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. Okay, so there is an element of the nobleness is away a bit, like, Six of Wands with what? Four of Cups. Six of Cups with the Four of Cups. Okay, we'll just go with the flow. So overall, I'm just gonna read and I'm not gonna think, okay? You have the 10 of Cups here. So it could be for love, as it does not need to be, okay? But I don't know which point of view you came here. You have the Devil card and the Page of Wands. But I have the 10 of Cups and I had the Devil card. But overall, this person is plain and simple, okay? Very plain and simple somehow. As if I was triggered, you triggered me somehow. That I'm kind of feeling this way. But you see it on my face. I am very expressive overall. So with the Tower card and the Magician, it's more like, look, before I fail, okay, there's two different distinct energies. One is more like I had an aha moment and I found a solution for you, okay? Why did I, like, why, this is the situation, why? Because with the World, the Judgment, and the Five of Cups, it's more like with the Owl, Owl is Athena for me, okay? It's also, you know, wisdom and knowledge, and then you have the Five of Cups that's connected to it. So you have 3 eggs that were hurt, and there's 2 eggs left, and it's more like one or not, the ones that were cracked are lost. So we still need to kind of not give up on the situation. And with the Judgment card, it's more like I'm discerning the situation, but like connected to you, like even if I have a mask on, let's say, even if I have a mask on, you feel like I'm kind of more categorizing you, I'm going more with norm, like let's say superficial stuff. I'm still more human than I seem, okay? So perhaps I might kind of have judged you, or I might kind of ask certain questions and it came out in the form of I was judging you, or you had that impression. But deep down, it's more like I know you're human. That's why I'm asking you those questions. And when they were asking the questions to other people connected to you or to you, or you kind of heard about it, it's a more I was still human. Look, I'm still human. I see you as a human being. I'm not objectifying you, if that's what you're thinking. This type will not objectify you. This type will be triggered by your own behaviors, which you're aware or you're not aware of. But if I was judging you, or if I was kind of discerning your condition, your if you had an issue, or if you kind of didn't feel good in yourself and you were trying to hide that, this one would have seen it. Even if, like, you know, when you kind of just are somewhere and you're just observing people, and you know from the observation that you have, you're not assuming overall because of the behavior of this person. People you're observing can tell you a lot about their emotional situation, if they're the passionate or ambitious type, you know, if they're the more reserved and awkward, self-doubting type of person. You can read those things if you observe simply without interacting with people. Just sit down and observe in the metro station or outside in the park, or I don't know, like when you work, sometimes some people observe you, you know. So this one is the more observant type, as it's not really the observant, it's just that it's a person that has a certain awareness. They're very gentle, they're very soft, they're zen overall. So because they have that sensitivity, it's that to that detail, okay? So I'm very detail oriented, could be, but I have a sensitivity to it. I'm more receptive to it, okay? So this one with the Judgment card, the Five of Cups, and the World. Like with the World card, it's more like, look, want it or not, you like, life goes on, okay? So how am I gonna make you keep going? How am I gonna motivate you? How am I gonna kind of like make you recognize me as an equal person, or make you trust me, even this one? Because there is Judgment here, and there's the Five of Cups. So look, the why I feel this way towards you is because I'm aware that perhaps I lost things here, or you lost things, or there's so many things I could lose, but I'm still holding on to those 2 other eggs in this nest, okay? So it's more like, yes, the 3 eggs are cracked on the side, but there's 2 eggs that are still, you know, like, how do you call it, like continuing on, like, you know, there's still hope for 2 other eggs. So regardless of the situation, like we had many missed opportunities, or I had missed opportunities, or you had missed opportunities here, I still see, I look at it from a more wiser point of view, that there's still 2 eggs. I should not give up on the situation. It's technically like that. Okay, so this one, it's more like they had the epiphany, and they have a solution somehow, okay? Because this is the reason why. It's more like I still have hope, technically. I'm discerning that there's still hope in the situation. Be it it's you have a certain health issue, you have a psychological issue, you have a certain difficult situation, let's say. I have a certain solution for you, or I found a solution for you. Okay, it's like that. Now, the second one is more the vibe where the tarot card with the magician. So, the second energy, it's more like how I feel towards you is that I still had an epiphany, okay? This one overall, there's like an awakening connected to what your intentions are towards me, if you had intentions, or what your feelings are for me. But overall, this one is I have a solution for a problem, or I had like that click in my head, aha. You know, it's that light bulb moment kind of stuff. Why so is because I'm ready for a new beginning. I'm discerning the whole situation and I'm still hopeful. Connected to what is dear to me. Me, perhaps, could be this one. If it's more on their end. Okay? If it's not a healing situation with you. Technically, you have a condition or you have a problem we're solving together. Okay? So with the Knight of Pentacles, it's more like the challenge is to go at this slowly, okay? Like to invest in this slowly or to go slowly with you. My challenge is to, like invest in the proper practices or the proper, techniques. Because if I had an aha moment connected to something, then I have a solution for something. So be it it's in the form of a practice, be it it's in form of a, I don't know, like a routine change or, an investment. And it's like when you invest in something, you have to start nurturing it, right? So it will kind of give you the fruits of your labor, technically. Nothing comes just like that. Okay, so with the Knight of Pentacles, that's what it means. Okay, so this is how I'm feeling overall. My challenge is to invest in this situation or to make you invest in it. If it's a practice, you are the one with the problem, right? So I need to motivate you slowly, steadily, so that you will be invested in the practice kind of stuff. Okay, it could be in the form of a practice as it doesn't need to be. Okay, it could be in the form of I want you to invest in me, but you need to be the one investing in me. I'm not gonna be the one only, investing in you technically. Understand? So if it's more like I wish to invest in you, but if the investment or the interaction is not exchangeable, let's say if I'm giving you something, you're not giving it back to me in some shape, size, or form, that's not a that's not an investment technically. Somehow. So with the Emperor and the Empress in the initial, how did I feel towards you? This is more internal, okay? So it's more internal elements. The person might not have mentioned any of those. Do I have one more? No. Okay. So we have a tiger, a white tiger with a monkey again. In the Empress picture, and in the Emperor we don't have any animal, not that I see one. Okay, so look, how do I feel towards you is that if you want something stable and at the same time nurturing, I feel that way towards you. So this one, as I mentioned from the start, like there's something gentle and flowy about this person, but there's still something that makes you feel comfortable technically because it's grounded element. It's not up in the air only. It's enchanting, but it's still part of the forest technically. So this one, what I'm trying to say is that this person, how they're feeling towards you is that like they think of you often because the monkey reminds me of a monkey mind, and a monkey mind could be a bit berserk sometimes. But here, The monkey is more collaborating with the empress, which is more in the, and there's a lion. So the, not a lion, a tiger, a white tiger. White tiger symbolizes for me fierceness. It could also be connected with practices. So this person might do a lot of yoga, meditation. If it's not yoga, it could be certain types of practices that are more Tibetan, perhaps. It could be Indian practices, Sanskrit practices, mantras, mudras with the hands and stuff like that, okay? It's pretty balanced energy, this one, okay? So I'm more stable, and I feel connected to you. I'm kind of approach in the past, how I approached you was more like I was strict with you a bit, but then again, I was motherly and fatherly at the same time. I don't need to be your mother, nor do I need to be your father. I could be wife material here, as I could be man, girlfriend, boyfriend material here, as I could be doctor, therapist, coach, mentor, family friend kind of energy here, okay? It varies, but the way I approach you is more parental a bit. Like mature, 100% mature. I'm abundant. I can offer you a lot of stuff. You know that. You just need to ask. And when you ask me those things, the emperor energy will come out in the form of like, I make sure that you don't take my time for granted. You know, there's more like a maturity. There's like this element of I'm motherly, I'm loving, I'm nurturing, I'm all this kind of stuff. Then again, there's an element that keeps, like, you don't take me for a joke though. Can't take me for a joke. Like that. Okay, so that's how I felt with you. I don't want you to take me for a joke, but I'm ready to nurture you. And I have a lot of love to offer you. But only if you know what I'm offering you. Only if you are respectful. Overall, that's the vibe they felt towards you in the past. Now in the present moment with the 10 of Swords and the Page of Swords, okay, so which you wanted or not, like, I'm going more, you know, mental. Okay, so I'm going more with a mental mindset. So I'm going more logical because perhaps I need to mirror that energy to you. If you're more logical, if you're more strategic, you're more like, you give more value to surface level stuff, you give more value to how other people talk about you or what they say about you, etc. It's more like I need to adapt to that. Okay, so when I'm facing you, want it or not, I need to interact with your energy. I'm being with you and you're being with me, right? So we're kind of like interacting with each other. With the 10 of Swords, it's more what I kind of thought about its hunting season. Now there's two energies. There's the nobles hunting, which is still a form of it's a form of sport. Let's say hunting could be for nobles a sport, okay, as it could be something sacred for indigenous people. So based on which point of view we're going in, if you know I'm more indigenous or you're more indigenous vibes, you have more like ancestral roots and your ancestors were more nomadic or like the agricultural types of indigenous people, then definitely take it in the form of I'm kind of approaching you more in the form of a sacred experience, because indigenous men would do the hunting, but when they did hunting, it was a sacred sport because they would use every element of the animal that was sacrificed. And the animal that was sacrificed was like a deity for them. So if you do a lot of researches about these kind of stuff, you'll see that there's immense ritual to every step that indigenous people would take. Okay, so it was very spiritual energy. Now if it's more nobility or more materialistic stuff, then obviously hunting was more a sport, you know, like nobles would kind of come and alliances would happen, and you know the mistresses or the women or the you know, it's a lot of corruption element that could happen during an event of hunting, You know, it's usually done for negotiations and interactions between politicians and, you know, nobles and rich people, technically, obviously. So, be it it's more on a superficial level, or be it it's you are more superficial, you'll know it. Okay, when I'm saying superficial, it's not an insult, it's just how materialistic are you. Are you the businessman type of person, or are you more the type that's more ancestral? You respect your roots, you know, like you kind of look at nature as if it's something to behold and, you know, protect and, you know, nurture, or you're more like looking at nature as if like, what can I profit from it? You understand? So if you're the more businessman-y type, well, businessmen are not really, like, I can't say noble, but overall, it's more capitalistic. Look, you look at you look at trees as if like, how many houses can you build with those? Or you look at trees and you say how many, I don't know, like tables or appliances, or I don't know, tables can you make out of it. It's just a point of view, obviously, but if it's mastery or if it's like valued. Now if we're more masterful, we're looking at the tree and we're kind of like when we're, you know, killing the tree, we know what the value of the tree is, as if like we create something of value, not something cheap to be just like distributed for no reason. Now, be it it's cheap or it's of value, it's the same concept, because everything is transformed, right? Nothing is gained, nothing is lost, everything is transformed. But the energy with which you created, it has an immense impact on it. Be it you're creating prosperity, like you wish to attract prosperity in your life, or attract, I don't know, like the opposite energy of prosperity. I don't know what it is, okay? Think about it. So you can comment it down below if you want. But overall, with the Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords, be it it's the indigenous energy I kind of mentioned, or the businessman or materialist noble energy we're talking about. When I'm saying noble, it's more the corrupted nobility and Renaissance time, or today's politicians, or, you know, businessmen sometimes. I know not all of them are like this, but, you know, technology and, you know, like not taking good care of plastic waste, and, you know, planting palm trees all over the place and destroying the forest for that, you know, it's... Anyways, we're just gonna keep this here with the Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords. So, how I'm feeling towards you. Be it you're the businessman, you're looking at me, I know you just want to use me, technically, and I'm gonna be sacrificed here, uselessly. It's like that. With the Page of Swords, it's more like, so instead of me being sacrificed, I'm kind of like observing you from a higher perspective. If you're waiting, you want to use me, I'm kind of like aware you wish to use me. Okay? I'm very aware of the fact that you wish to use me. Be it like you want, like you're heavy and, you know, you have difficulties with work, or it's stressful, and, you know, being with me, it feels good, right? You want to use that with me. So you'll spend more time with me, but then again, there's nothing you can offer me instead. You know, it's just an abuse of my time, of my energy. You might kind of, you know, I mean, be it I'm this energy, sometimes if you're absorbing this energy of mine, and I'm giving it to you willingly, we'll see what I'm feeling in the near future, but in the middle section, it's more like I'm aware you're coming to me because you feel good. You want to use this feel good energy. Okay? And the other one, it's more like if I know you're more like, you're not the businessman type of person, you're not really approaching me in the form of, you know, objects. I know you're not objectifying me. I know you're not objectifying me, but I'm kind of aware of it. So just understand, be it I know what you seek to use me or not, I'm aware of it. So this is how I'm feeling. So I'm more observing you overall, okay? Specifically having the magician as the monkey mind and the tower, because monkey mind is also, you know, like a monkey. When I see a monkey, it's Hanuman too, okay? Hanuman might have been a cult at a time, but overall the important thing we need to seek with the legend is, you know, the balance that a Hanuman had, the strength that he had, the intelligence that he had, kind of stuff. It's that vibe. I am pretty intelligent, okay? Where I feel that you're pretty intelligent. It's not that I'm not. I'm the only one intelligent here. I know you're intelligent too, but if you wish to use me, I'm aware that you can use me. And if you're not objectifying me like that, you're not seeking to use the good traits that I have, I'm kind of looking at you as if like, okay, yeah, I feel like you're not going to use me like that. You're not going to objectify me. You're not the type of person that does that. As you could definitely be the type of person that does that. But based on how you know yourself. Because if you know yourself very well, then you're going to know which vibe they're going in. Because they had a certain way they were looking at you. And after what you said to them, perhaps they had a certain other way that they kind of started looking in your eyes. The vibe, the frequency that was different a bit. You saw that I had more like a twinkle in my eyes, or it clicked in my head. Okay? And in the near future, how they feel with the Four of Cups and the Six of Wands. So, this one, how they feel towards you overall. Like, if you wish to intimidate me, if you wish to intimidate me in the near future, like you come on strong on me, I'm gonna be, like, on a physical level, I'm gonna be extra confident with you. I'm gonna rebel a bit, okay? And you want me to do that perhaps, but deep down inside, when you're intimidating like that with me, I have a certain way of being mindful with you. I'm being mindful with you. Whether or not I am mindful, I have that centering element to me. So be it you intimidated me or not, I will act more confident with you on a physical level. But deep down, I'm aware that, like this person might be aware of energies, okay? They're aware of be it you had a hard day, be it you're stressed, be it like business is not going well, stuff like that. Like, I know you're wishing to just release this energy on me. Okay, that's what you're doing technically. You're releasing energy on me. Be it it's your energy field that's intense. And I need to kind of be mindful and centered when I'm facing you. But on a physical level, what you're seeing is that I'm succeeding facing you. Okay, so how I feel towards you overall is that I had an epiphany, okay? Now, I know somehow you wish to use me, or you're not wishing to use me. Whichever way it was, you looked at it. You saw it. You saw how I looked at you. Okay? But either or, there's an element of I'm kind of like rejecting the negative energy that you projected on me. I didn't accept the negative energies that you projected on me. As it's around my field. Okay, this one, we're going more energetic, just understand. So if ever you and I, like, we're all people, okay? I'm just going to take the 5 seconds. But this is just the flow of it, okay? I'm not sure if it's the reality of it, but, you know, let me give you an example. I abused you, technically, okay? I said, you're a B word, okay? You're a bitch, or you're a son of a bitch. You will not understand. You're not giving me a good customer service kind of stuff. If you kind of hear that, it is negative, right? You feel like shit afterwards. it seems more easier, but on the phone, when you're it's in your ear and you're hearing this, or it's a person that's telling you and they're acting that way, how do you feel as a person? Now, if you really cared about the person, right, you didn't have that detachment element, it will get to you, right? But if you're more mindful, let's say, you don't necessarily, you don't necessarily absorb it, but it's still there in your field because it happened to you. That energy, that person was talking to you. So that person projected a specific type of energy on you. Now, be it you're more detached or you are more receptive to it, I'm the detached and receptive at the same time. So I'm more balanced like that. So I have the ability to detach myself as to be caring towards what this person is saying. Now, if I'm more balanced, let's say, and you were abusing me, I absorb that negativity. It's on me, technically, because that look you gave me, that stare you gave me, even though you didn't talk to me, you thought about something. So I kind of had to be receptive to that kind of a mindset. Even though you didn't say something, if I'm very meditative, or I'm very silent, or I'm very like, I'm not gonna say psychic, I'm zen, I will see what you're thinking inside, how you're looking at me, what you're saying, what are your intentions with me. You understand? So when you do those things, I'm showing you that I'm confident. I'm showing you that because it's my emperor side that's showing you that I have my shit together. But the empress inside of me did absorb because I was receptive to it. But I was detached. So I was able to be receptive to that gaze or that look or that behavior. You are not happy to see me, or you are happy to see me. You like to see me. But then again, you have certain boundaries set, or you wish to use me somehow, right? This is how I'm feeling towards you. This is what your intentions are, perhaps, but I'm telling you, I'm aware of those intentions of yours. As it's not intentions, I know you're putting certain boundaries, or you wish to abuse of something, or use it, okay? Because you want something. Be it it's something you need from me, or be it you need me as a tool for something else. I'm aware of those things because I woke up to those things. You allowed me, or you helped me wake up to those things. You allowed it to me. Okay? So, overall, it's like I'm aware of this negative energy. Whether or not, if you project it on me, I had to absorb it. Imagine you're looking at a person. The person is aware that you're looking at them. Be it they're aware or they're not, but the energy field of this person, if they're based on how receptive and internal they are, they're gonna be aware to some point that you're looking at them. If I'm not awake, or I'm not very aware and I'm not very like internal, I will not see that you're looking at me. But most of adult people are aware that someone's gazing at them, so they look back at the person, technically, just to understand what their purpose was. You understand? So this one, it's more like just understand the concept of how energy and fields and consciousness and awareness and stuff like that work, okay? But it's simple things. It's human nature, this one. Okay? So I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you some kind of insight. So have a good day, okay? So that was it. Now, bear with me. I'm just gonna drink and I'll start. Okay. So pile 2, whoever chose Manara Tarot, Erotic Tarot. Welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So pile 2. This one is more rated R perhaps, so we're gonna go more PG-13. I do not wish to go more mature energies, but if we're gonna go there, I'm gonna embrace it. So I'm just kind of saying to many people out there, if you're 18 and lower, please click off, okay? But if you're more than that, you can still continue watching. So how does this person feel towards you? Okay. I don't know why for some of you, are you having a lot of sex? Oh, okay. Pretty intense cards to start off. Okay, so I don't know how we're going at this. Okay, so how do they feel towards you? Oh my god, please, no. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go in this. Want it or not, we're gonna go in this. So, you have a 9 of Wands. You have a moon in Sagittarius. So some of you, I'll mention those, so you might know better than me what the planet with the, you know, horoscope sign means. You can do your own understanding, perhaps, or analysis. You have the Hangman. Punishment, inspiration, nebulous, Neptune. So I have the Neptune card, planet, and it's this card. So there's a spank on the ass. So there's an element that you're asking for punishment or something in the bedroom. Okay, we're gonna go in the bedroom. This one is PG-13 for sure. 3 of Wands. Fire, Sun in Aries. The Magician. So you have the Magician. Mercury. Okay. And then we have Knight of Cups. Okay. My challenge about how I feel towards you. So you have the Judgment card with the 8 of Cups. Okay. Oh my god. What is this? Okay. Pluto and Pisces. So lead and Pisces. So the very interesting cards. Okay, so I'm just gonna show it to you. It's a girl here in the water, and there's like a arrow that got that hit the tree. Okay, so then you have the Judgment card, and there's pigeons coming out from this girl's vagina. So Judgment, renewal, regeneration, elimination. And you have Pluto. And the lead in Pisces. So the metal lead in Pisces. The reason why is that way we have the Two of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Cups. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. What is this? So much happening in this pile again. I don't know if we're going sex-wise or if there are things that are more like oral sex happening here. or there's an element of complexity here. There's complex, like it's complex. It's pretty complex, this one, about how they're feeling towards you. So you have the King of Cups with Scorpio in reverse. You have the Three of Air, which is Three of Swords. We have Saturn in Libra. And then we have Four of Wands, Venus in Aries. Oh sure, it's in reverse. This one was in reverse. Three of Air, Three of Swords is in reverse. And the Four of Wands is upright. Okay, so very scandalous cards. Okay, guys, very scandalous. Okay, just one. In the middle section, we have the Two of Air. Moon in Libra. Okay, like the way I'm gonna channel these perhaps don't have anything to do with the, you know, the planet and the horoscope sign, but man, this one is so complex. Oh my god. Okay, like the vibe I got here, if this is a girl or a guy, she loves your D. Okay, and she loves how she can control your D. Okay, she can control you like a marionette. Okay, it's like that, like a doll or something of the sort. Okay, if this is a woman, you're a guy here. Okay, now if it's a woman for a like this is a woman for a guy, or a guy for a woman, this one it's more feminine energy. Okay, the female energy is doing a lot of scandalous things, and the guy is acting a specific way, but the female likes it when you're irritated, you're aggressive with her a bit. Look, this is, I'm not gonna motivate anything, but if you know I like those kind of stuff, then it's resonating, take it. But usually the vibe here, okay, so we have Knight of Fire, Sagittarius, Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, and we have Strength card. Okay, guys, look at this card. Okay, please. It's a phallic. The girl is wrapped around it. Okay. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a Virgo energy. And then you have a Knight of Fire, which is a here it says Sagittarius energy. So we have Libra, Virgo, and Sagittarius energy at the end. In the middle, you have the Moon in Libra. And in the initial, you have Venus in Aries upright. Okay. It's emphasized. Or it's happening on a physical level. And what's happening internally, it's Scorpio energy with Saturn and Libra. Okay. So it's past, present, near future. In the middle section, or what's happening with their feelings. So how am I feeling deep down? Look, like Sun in Aries with the Three of Fire, the Nine of Fire, Moon in Sagittarius. Deep down, okay, the unknown truth here, let's say, is this woman or this guy wants to date you. Okay, they like to date you, they're attracted to you, they want to be seen with you. Okay, now this girl, if this is a girl, she likes voyeurism. Like, what do you call it? It's like you do things outside in the park or in the car or outside on a balcony, and no shame kind of stuff. Okay, so this is internal energies, how they're feeling. On a physical level, though, what's happening is that they're very excited with the punishment element. Okay, it's exciting. Okay, like they like to tease you, they like to irritate you, they like to see you, like they want you to punish them somehow. Okay, like spank their ass or something. Okay, with the Magician, it's more like they like to touch. How they're feeling. Look, like they know perhaps acting this way is heating you up, okay? I know acting this way or irritating you like this is heating you up, which is making you kind of steal me, you know, like rescue me, or it's like making you kind of fall in love with me more. Okay? That's what I'm saying is complex, this one. And the reason why I feel this way with you is because I like want to juggle your balls, and I want to, you know, like I want to embarrass myself and start fresh with you. Okay, so it's a pretty clear, this one, guys. It's like no shame, okay? So this one is shameless like that, okay? It's a girl that likes you. She knows that irritating you will get you hooked up on her or something of the sort. Now, if it's a guy, perhaps it's the same concept. I'm not sure. But this one is a girl that likes it when they're embarrassed or something, okay? And that's where they kind of like when they're embarrassing themselves or they're doing shameless things in front of you and you're embarrassed, they feel like they like you more, okay? So this one likes it when you're bashful or something. Like, it's pretty cute, but I guess it's irritating at the same time. So my challenge here though is like okay, this is a bad girl, okay? Like this one, they like to be the bad girl, okay? Like this one doesn't need harmony in their life. They like chaos and conflict, and they like dirty energy like that, okay? So this one is a dirty person, 100%. It's like asking for trouble, okay? Like I like those kind of stuff. It's spicy like that. So my challenge here is that like nobody should kind of tell me to stop this behavior. Okay, like look, this one, it's more like with the Eight of Cups energy. It's more like I'm batting or like I'm doing something scandalous, or you know when you're in a quiet place in the lake, in the forest, and you're a girl and you're kind of like washing your private parts perhaps because you have no, like you're in camping zone or something. So, camping, let's say you're camping, or you're kind of outside in the forest and you know, like you're aware that there's someone there. So this one, it's more what's their challenge is that they don't like you should not stop me. My challenge is that you should not stop me from being a tease. You should not stop yourself from, you know, like punishing me or something of the sort, okay? And with the Judgment card, my challenge here is not to die a virgin, perhaps. So I'm asking for dangerous things. Now, I could be a virgin as I don't need to be, okay? You'll know if I have this personality or not. But if I irritate you or I'm manipulating this, look, however they feel is that they want to steer you, okay? Like, I want you to punish me. I want you to kind of like, be controlled by me is the word here. Because I'm teasing you, I'm kind of like spicing things up, but the more you're irritated with me or the more you're thinking of me kind of stuff. So you're more turned on with me, but you can't control me, so I'm kind of doing it more and you're getting irritated. But then again, it can also like help with your tension going high, but whenever you have tension high, there's an element of sexual frustration that starts happening, perhaps. I don't know, okay? Like, I don't know. You'll know. If you're a guy here, you'll know better than me if it's real what I'm saying or I'm kind of mistaken here. But with the Knight of Cups, it's more like I'm kind of feeling like you're kind of starting to be emotional with me or starting to have a crush on me because you hate me so much, you know, like that. But why I'm doing this is because I like to play with you. I like it when you're shy, or I like it when you're irritated, or I like just how innocent you are. And You know, I like to embarrass myself. I like people to watch me. I like an audience, this one. Okay? And like, I'm more romantic and I'm not afraid to kind of bite my own lips and, you know, ask you to get your way with me kind of thing. Okay? This one, it's pretty simple. That's what I'm saying. It's pretty complex but simple at the same time. In the past, connected to you, it's more like I wanted you to come down on me, or I kind of remembered a time where an older man came down on me. This is only if you know, they're like sexually active. Um, Only if you knew I was sexually active with an older man. Okay, but I liked older men, or I like men who are kind of more Asian, perhaps. I don't know why I'm saying Asian. I might not be Asian myself, as I might be Asian myself. But I like men who are, you know, like, who like to please me overall. And on a internal level, Joe, it's more like I like men to come down on me, and I like men to kind of not expect me to kind of give too much either. So this one, it's more I like to be a tease, but then again, I don't like it when men are too like attached to me. So it's okay. It's complex, and then it's okay. So I don't know. This one, there's a lot of come and go. Okay, it could be unstable energy. Okay, I might be very sexually active. This one, if I'm a female and you want to know how I feel about you, it's more like I'm playing with you. I like to control you. I like to irritate you. I have a soft spot for you a bit. But then again, this one, just know that they like men to come down on them. They like older men overall. They like to be pleased most of the time. They like phallic energy, but I don't know if they like it to be penetrated. Okay, so I don't know if this one is a virgin, or it's not a virgin, but it's a person that likes to do scandalous things. Okay, I like to manipulate men. I like to play with men. I like older men. I like married men, perhaps you'll know. Okay, I like married men who are not available, kind of stuff. Okay, so it's very complicated situation. You have the Fool with Uranus. So I like to play with marionettes. Okay, so this one overall, you're more like my marionette. Like, you're like my doll. Man, okay. I don't know what type of energy this one attracts. Give me time, okay? I just need to release it. Overall, it's very wishy-washy, okay? I'm telling you. You're like a playground for me. I play with you, okay? You're cute, you're innocent, you're irritated, you slap me. Now, you could be older than me. If you're the older man here, then you're perfect for me. If you're married, you're perfect for me, okay? For this one, not for me, for this one, okay? This person, you're perfect the way you are, okay? Because I want you to have emotions towards me. I want you to be like my puppet. You spend money on me. You kind of like buy me stuff. I could be your mistress, and I'm very comfortable with that. Okay? And in the near future, it's more like I like my own freedom, but I also like to kind of have your phallic. So I'm gonna give you a good energy, okay? Like, I cannot just manifest this, okay? It's not good for me. It's not good for Diva, because this one is very unstable. If we're going low in energy, it's a very unstable person. Like, I'm bipolar a bit. I have commitment issues. Okay, I'm controlling by nature. I like you to be my slave. You spank me, you punish me. I have this guilt consciousness a bit. I like to be embarrassed in front of people, and I love to just kind of like have several perhaps suitors at the same time. Okay, so this is the very low energy. No offense to low energy, it's just there's the higher energy, which is more, you know, not unstable perhaps, okay? But overall, this one, if I'm a teenager or I'm like in my 20s or my 30s, and you know I have a bipolar disorder, I'm diagnostic, or I'm kind of taking pills, I go to clubs, I go to bars, I drink the night away, I flirt with men of all kinds, I sit on men of all kinds, I flirt a lot with old businessmen, okay? I have a sugar daddy, perhaps, or I've had sugar daddies in the past. No offense to the person. I'm really saying this. No offense to the person. It's just how this person feels towards you is that they like to love you. They like that sensation of falling in love with you in the initial phase. They like the fact that you're invested in them emotionally. Whichever way the situation happened, okay? Be it I teased you, we had a one night stand, you slapped me, or you saw a man slap me and you were concerned about me, but the thing you're not aware of perhaps is I'm the one in control of the men, kind of thing. I know how to control men, this one. I know how to control men physically. I know how to come down on men and give them blowjobs. But I like older men that kind of come down on them, okay, on me technically, whoever the person here is, okay. Now if we're releasing the whole dirty energy here, okay, like I'm releasing it willingly, okay, you know that I'm more cleaner, okay, I'm gonna go more cleaner even though it's dirty energy, this one. Let's say, imagine that you and I like are in a serious relationship, perhaps you'll know if this one is a serious relationship, but let's say you're invested in me, okay? And I like you pretty much, okay? But you have to understand that I like to be in control of your body in the bed area, okay? So sex-wise, this woman or this man likes these things, okay? So just know, how do they feel towards you sexually is that I wanna sleep with you intensely, okay? I want to date you seriously. I want you to date me seriously, okay? And on a physical level, Joe, I like it when you punish me, okay? It turns me on. I like it when you come strong on me, and I feel like I'm your prisoner a bit, okay? Like I'm stuck with you overall, and I like it. The magician, though, just understand that even if I'm stuck with you and I'm allowing you to punish me like this or spank me or, you know, intimidate me technically, just understand that I'm the one that's making you do those things technically. So this one is more mental, strategic thinker, and with the Knight of Cups, it's more like they like it when you're caring about them or you have emotions towards them, kind of stuff. Okay, so this is how they're feeling. Why they're feeling this way is because they have been rejected, but they still want to give you a try. Or they have rejected you publicly, or with the two of okay, look, there's Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So Two of Pentacles is more like I want to juggle you, okay, like I want to play with you a bit, okay, that's what it means. The Five of Swords, it's more like oh, okay, so why I feel this way towards you, why do I want to tease you, why do I want to date you, why do I want to sleep with you, is because somehow you're cute, okay? Like you're very cute, and this, with this, it's practically the same card, okay? It's the same characters, it's just that this one, the girl is on top of him naked. Here, this one, it's more like she's touching his, you know, genitalia. So, private area, technically. So, overall, what has happened between you and me is that I teased you, or I wish to get to know you, and you're more like not sure if you want to do that with me. And I'm kind of feeling like you're rejecting me, or I'm kind of left out in the cold because you're so innocent, or you're so, you know, plain and simple like a guy, as a guy. But that, in its own way, attracts me more, turns me on more, okay? So doesn't need to be like sexual, this one. It's just that the energy is building up, okay? We're not perhaps sleeping together, we're not dating each other, but I want you to date me, I want to sleep with you, but then again, like I want to manipulate you. I'm wishing, how I'm feeling is I'm gonna manipulate you. And I'm gonna make you hate me a bit more. I'm gonna kind of make you punish me a bit more so that you can kind of like have a soft spot for me somehow. It's like that. Like, hit you, but it's not hit you, seduce you at your weakest kind of stuff. The more you're angry, the more you're kind of like, you have build up energy. Yes, you're strong, but then you're at your weakest spot there. You're more vulnerable with me because you're being very angry with me. You're showing me an ugly side of yours, which is your vulnerability. Okay, so it's like that a bit. Technically, this one. And their challenge connected to you is more like that you don't judge them, and you know, like they're still a virgin perhaps, this one. And with the 8 of Cups, it's more like you don't give up on them, or she doesn't give up on you, perhaps, could be. And in the initial phase, how they felt towards you with the 4 of Wands, it's more like they were allowing you to come down on her, you know, on me kind of thing. I was allowing you to come down on me. So it could be that you're coming down like this, as if like you're coming down on me kind of stuff. Okay, it's not like coming down on me in a sexual way. You're going strong on me. So I allowed you to be strong on me, come down on me like that. But deep down, like, I felt like you had emotions towards me, but then again, like, you didn't want me to understand that, you know, you were interested in me, or you wanted to hide the fact that I was steering you sexually the way I knew I was doing to you, kind of thing. So with the 2 of Air, it's more like how I'm feeling towards you is that right now you're in the palm of my hands. Okay, I don't know, guys. It's more like I'm manifesting you to behave the way I want you to behave. I don't know, okay? And in the near future, with the Strength card, which is balance, harmony, and union, Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Fire, it's more like I know how I feel is that I'm 100% serious towards you, and I'm pretty, like, sure I want your phallic, okay? So I want you. Okay, I want you. We're not gonna go like in the form of I want your dick. I want you. Okay, but this one, I selected your dick. Okay, so it's hilarious like that. Okay, so I don't know if it's a guy here I'm talking to. Based on if you know my personality is like this. Okay, for the first one, for sure, I'm not a virgin. Okay, the first energy I mentioned. Second energy could be that I'm a virgin. Okay, first one, it could be that they're virgin or not, but if they're not, then just know this one. No, if they are a virgin and it's the first energy, she's a mastermind, okay? Whoever the girl is, just be careful, okay? Like, she's 100% a mastermind. Like, imagine you're kind of like dealing with men and you're not sleeping with them, but you're making them, you're controlling them, technically, okay? But if I am I'm not a virgin in the initial phase, in the initial energy, the first one, then it's more wishy-washy, it's more friends with benefits type of vibe, okay? But if it's the second one, which is more cleaner, okay, but it's more strategic thinker, it's more mastermindy. I'm still mastermindy, okay? I'm not gonna lie, but I have a, like, I like you, okay? Like, I want your dick to be mine, okay? Like, your dick to be mine. I want you to be mine, okay? It's pretty simple like that. Very possessive woman, if this is a woman. Okay, if this is a man, then he's very possessive, but he's kind of thinking. Okay, so whatever I said to you, it's the other way around in the form of this man is thinking that they want you to do this. I want to spank your ass, and I want you to be turned on by it, okay? It's more like I want you to kind of like sleep with me in public, you know? Or like I want to kidnap you and sleep with you in public or something of the sort. Now, why do I want to do that? Is because like I'm kind of like seeing you as the type of woman that's more like who wishes to jump on me and who wishes to kind of, you know, what did I have, like embarrass herself, and you get turned on even more, you know, when you embarrass yourself. So this could also be the idea of a man who's kind of visualizing sexual stuff with you, and you're the female here. could definitely resonate also. It just didn't wake up to it. It's just, I woke up to it afterwards. So my challenge connected to you is that you kind of stay pure perhaps, or the challenge here is to see that you're a pure-hearted person perhaps, and that you're giving up on me, or you're giving up on your emotions towards me, or you're kind of like getting red flags about the idea that I feel this way towards you. Could be. Could be. So in the initial phase, it's more like they wanted to come down on you, and when they were doing so, it's more like they had emotions, but they were thinking that you were not interested in them, or they were gonna hurt you by doing that. Okay? In the middle section, it's more like this guy feels like you're controlling him. Could be because he's having sexual ideas like this. And then in the near future, it's more like with the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and Knight of Wands, sorry, and the, you know, the string card and the ending. It's more like he wants his dick to belong only to you. He's kind of thinking that you're kind of worshipping his phallic, and he's man enough for you. Okay, so it could be the other way around. If I was not talking to a male, I was talking to a female, then masculine energy is thinking this way about you. Okay, this is how they're feeling sexually towards you. Okay, so it was hilarious, this one. Okay, so there's 3 different energies. First one is more, we went low in vibration, and we said it's more like a wishy-washy female who just wants to fuck around with you or play around with you. Second one, it's more like it's a more serious female that wants to kind of like play around with you, but because she has genuine emotions towards you. And the third one, it's more the idea of a man who's thinking this way of you, and he's visualizing things that you're doing with him, and he thinks that you're controlling him. But in the near future, he thinks that you're gonna be like a serious and passionate suitor of his. Okay, you're gonna fight for her, for him or her, kind of thing. Okay, so it's those dynamics. Okay, could be you, the female, who's gonna fight for them, if this is you're the female he's thinking about, or it's more like overall you can switch it up to whichever way it is, but overall it's a female's energy with the Knight. So the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands are females here. Okay, they're female energies. So if it's a guy who's thinking of this, then the guy is thinking that you're gonna be the one fighting for him, kind of thing. Okay, so that was it, pile 2. Now pile 3, whoever chose Nicoletta, Cecolli, or I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm so sorry. I took 1 class of Italian and I really don't remember how to pronounce the C's and the CC's. Okay, Nicoletta Cecolli. I'm gonna go with Cecolli Tarot. Okay, so this girl with the little frog, is that it? Yeah, the frog there. Okay. So, pile 3. How does this woman or man feel towards you? Okay. Okay, so pile 3, how does she or he feel towards you? We have the 17. Temperance card. No, it's the Star card. Very interesting. We have the Star card here. Huh. Interesting. My challenge is the 16. It's the devil card. It looks like the Tower, but it's more the devil card. 16. The reason why it's that way is the Four of Cups. Huh. In the initial phase, you have the Three of Cups. In the middle section, we have the Six of Wands. With the Five of Wands. Huh. And in the near future, you have the Devil card. Oh my god. Hate fever. Look at the card. I can't, like, it doesn't focus. It's okay. And the $14, which is Temperance card. Last one. And the Two of Wands. Interesting. It's the first time I'm reading this. I opened this card first. Like, the deck, it's the first time in my life I'm opening it. So we have the Ten of Swords. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. So we're gonna embrace our inner child here. Okay, so I'm gonna go more childish energy here. Okay, so I'm not thinking more mature vibes. Okay, like it could be a child, it could be an adult who had a difficult time growing up, perhaps. You'll be the judge of those. Okay, so whatever I'm saying, it's more in the form of, like, it's very internal, okay? It's internalized feelings, okay? I might have difficulty expressing this on a physical level. Overall, okay? So how I feel towards you with the Star card in reverse is I'm lonely and, like, I feel like I feel like I have faith here in the situation, but at the same time, like, I have, like, positive and negative thoughts in my head. So I have good and bad feelings about this. So how I feel about you, I'm not, like, I don't have good feelings as I don't have bad feelings. It's just, I'm kind of waiting. I'm in waiting mode overall. Why am I in waiting mode is because I feel rejected. Okay, so I feel rejected. Okay, so this person has been rejected by you, or they think that you rejected them, but they're still hopeful in the situation and they're just waiting. Okay? Because they're stubborn. Okay? They're very stubborn. And their challenge with the 15 card, 15. 13, 14, 15. I think it's definitely the Tower card. So 15 is the Tower card, but this is 16. No, 15 is a devil card, 16 is a tower card. Sorry, it's good. So the tower, it's more like my challenge is to wake up to the fact that you don't want me. Or it's just wake up to the fact that, like, I kind of see myself as a princess, but then again, I'm not. You know, it's like my challenge connected to you is to come back on Earth, technically. Come back to Earth, okay? Be realistic, okay? In the initial phase with the Three of Cups energy, how did I feel towards you? It's more like I felt like I was shining. I was one of other people. I was one of your options, perhaps. I was pretty. I was like a princess. Like, I have this princess vibe to me, okay, guys? Like, I don't know what it is. Now, if it's not princess vibes, it's more a person that puts themselves high up there, okay? Like, they have this kind of, like, persona, or it's really part of their personality that they think that they're higher or they're more precious and they're more important than other people, technically. Okay, like, I'm more like a spoiled brat or something. In the middle section, you have the Six of Wands and the Five of Wands. So overall, what's happening here is that, like, she's trying her best to kind of succeed at seducing like, I don't know, this one, it's very, I'm not gonna say immature. It's just like it's like a child. It's the mind of a child that feels like she was not the chosen one, but she's like a princess, and you know, like her challenge facing you is just to wake up to the fact that she's not the only princess. She's not gonna get her way with you, perhaps. But she feels rejected, and she's sad about that, and she's kind of right now in the present moment manipulating everything in a way that it's tempting to you, or she's tempting to other men, or, you know, sometimes when the main person you like does not like you back, and you're kind of like realizing that you're nobody for that person that you like, you're seeking the attention elsewhere because you need that validation that you're still loved because you're a princess kind of stuff. So it's more that dynamic here, this one. And in the near future, I don't know if it's connected to you or it's connected to other people, but she's trying to, you know, tempt other men or females, perhaps if this is a guy, you know, that you didn't like, but then again, they have this princess personality. Could be gay guys too, okay? It doesn't need to be just for straight people and lesbians. I mean, it could be lesbian, gay, and any other sexuality here. And in the near future, with the, you know, the 14, it's Temperance card. You have 50, which is the Devil card, and you have the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, so look, this one is more like she's healing her codependency, self-centering tendencies. Okay, so on a physical level, she's... on a physical level, you're thinking that she's healing those things, but deep down underneath, she's still the self-centered girl she is and the codependent girl she is. Okay? So she still is those ways. As in some way, she's healing it. But there's an element that she's objectifying herself, okay? This pile... Okay, like, I'm saying it like this. Like, I didn't wish to go in this energy, but I went there, okay? It's just that, like the vibe I got, it's more like I'm self-centered, okay? Like I'm very self-centered, I'm spoiled brat, like I got everything I wanted whenever I wanted it, okay? And how I'm feeling towards you, it's more like I feel rejected, or I didn't want you though. This one, it could be that I feel rejected as I don't want you, you're not the one I want. But my reality element is that I need to kind of wake up to the fact that I'm simply human. I'm not out there, I'm not the one who's the best, or I'm not like high up there. I'm a human being like you are, technically. Right? It's just that in my psychology, I'm more precious, I'm more important, my needs need to be met all the time, and I'm kind of like indifferent to other people. I'm more narcissistic by nature. Like, it's all about me, it's all about my needs. You have to act a specific way. If you don't act a specific way, then there's something wrong. I will abandon you because you're not satisfying my needs now. It's like that, this one. Because there's one that's very spoiled, and there's one that's more like inner wounds, childhood inner wounds. But this one, she always was the spoiled brat a bit, okay? Like the dad would always give her what she wanted, kind of thing. The mother and the father would give her everything she wanted. And she's still codependent. She still has those controlling tendencies. And she still is, what was I going to say? Like, she's still self-centered. She's blind to the fact that she's self-centered. It's all about me, 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 me. Okay? It's like that. This one. I'm sorry, guys, okay? Like, I hope it didn't resonate, okay? I hope I read this the wrong way, okay? And she's not really like this, but hopefully she heals, okay? If it's a person that matters to you, okay? It's just very, like, I'm not gonna say upsetting. It's just, I feel upset that I'm reading it like this. But then again, I could be this energies, I don't need to be it, okay? So it's more like, because there's the spoiled brat vibe here, okay? Like, spoiled brat. I got everything I wanted all the time. I got the guy I liked married to me forcefully. You know, it's like one of those dramas, or those, because I read mangas, okay? It's one of those mangas where the girl is the spoiled brat, okay? The father is a high, noble person, and she fell in love with a man, and she makes sure that man gets married to her, because her father is a strong person, so the father has connections, and the father makes sure that she gets the guy she wants to marry. But what about the guy's feelings? What about the guy liking the girl, you know? But it's just that now she's tired of the guy, so just kind of like let him go. And she's kind of like still in her own way, okay? Like, she's still, oh, I'm high mighty, now I don't want this guy, so I'll just kind of let go of the guy because it was easy for me to get you, so it's easy for me to discard you. You're replaceable for me, technically. It's like that, the mentality a bit. But then again, I feel lonely. I don't understand why I feel lonely. I'm kind of going around and making sure that, like, I have my way, and, you know, like, people are tempted, or the guys I like are tempted. Then again, I'm not aware. I'm, like, kind of attracting, I'm not gonna say bad things in my life. It's just that I'm attracting trouble for myself, technically, this one. And in the near future, how she feels towards you is more like, it could be that she's gonna successfully tempt you again if you're the guy she wanted and then she discarded you fast because you were not pleasing her, or you were not meeting her needs. Could be, I don't know, guys. I'm really not, like, I don't know. Anyways, whatever will happen, may good things happen to you, okay? So whoever's watching me, if this is a person you still want to attract in your life, hopefully she will heal properly and you'll get her back. or you'll kind of attract her attention back. I don't know. Now, if it's a person you don't wish to deal with, you want to kind of just separate yourself from them. It's not lovingly you're approaching this, because there's many ways you can approach this person. Okay, it's just that this person needs a lot of time to wake up. She needs a lot of slap on the face and a lot of tower moments to kind of wake up to the fact that, I mean, you can't be a princess all your life, except if you have the, you know, you were born in it. You could be, okay, but being a princess is not easy. There's a lot of unhappiness sometimes when you have things you want given to you very easily. Then it becomes very, very easy to discard them. It's like that. So something that's given to you with hard work, or you know, you worked hard to gain it, gives you a certain fulfillment. It's just that this one is so used to kind of asking for something and getting it like this, that it's easy. You know, the guy I liked comes to me, the food I like comes to me, the dress I like comes to me, I can buy them. I want to travel somewhere, I can buy the ticket like this. You know, it's like snap of the finger. Everything is like a snap of the finger. So I can discard of these, I can cancel these very easily. You know, it's like that. So I don't know, guys, okay? But it's a person that's very lonely, okay? I can say that much. But she or he doesn't know what she wants. And even if she gets what she wants, she doesn't know the value of what she wants. Because she has everything, she doesn't know what she's missing. She just needs to wake up to the fact that she's human. That's it. Like you and me, okay? She's no superior to me, then it's inferior to me. Yes, she's no superior to you and inferior to you either. So it's like that, okay? So this one is all that I had for pile 3, okay? Hope it resonated. I hope I gave you guys some kind of insight, and have a good day, okay? I'm sorry. So pile 4, whoever chose Pagan Cats. Pagan Cats. Tarot, welcome to reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy at this time. So let us see, how does this person feel towards you? Feels towards you. Sorry. You have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so I have a serious truth to tell you. Okay, like there's something very serious we're gonna have to talk about. What is my challenge here is the 7 of Swords. Seven of Swords. There's rats here, there's cheese, and there's the cat that's napping. But it's deception. I don't know if the cat is deceiving the rats or the rats are deceiving the cat. I don't know. So the reason why it's that way, it's the King of Swords. Holy shit. This is a serious person. Okay, so how do they feel? Very serious connected to you. King of Swords. In the initial phase or in the past, how did I feel towards you? You had the 5 of Wands with the High Priestess, the 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. Okay, so there's a lot of intensity here. So you have the 9 of Wands in reverse. You have the 4 of Wands in reverse. You have the 2 of Cups outright. How did I feel towards you? Okay. You have the 5 of Wands. I was fighting over you. You have the High Priestess. There was something intense I knew. And you have the Nine of Pentacles is... very interesting. In the middle section, how do I feel towards you? Have the Eight of Swords with the Ace of Cups. Really? And in the near future, you have the Empress card. With the Queen of Cups. So we have the Empress in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse. What do I have below the deck? That's the important part. You have the Six of Swords and the Ten of Wands. What is that Eight of Swords in reverse energy in the middle section? There is transformation from confliction. And what will happen in the near future? How do I feel towards you? So... Okay, so overall, the truth that they wish to speak, what is it? Lover's card? And the deception card there. What is it that they're like? What's the challenge connected to the deception? What's the deception? Is there deception here? There is deception here in the challenge. What are your overall feelings? What are their overall feelings, though? For cats, rats are important because, you know, they eat rats. Now, I don't want to say you're a rat. They want to succeed. But I don't understand the deception, though. Okay, so I don't know if there's deception here. Or I knew I was gonna do this. Or okay, we're gonna say it's a person with a position. So okay, I'm just gonna read what I have, and I'm not gonna kind of overthink it. But if I have a high position, okay, I want... Okay, so how does this person feels towards you? There's a serious truth I wish to tell you about my lover or wishing to be in a relationship. Okay, so there's a truth that I wish to be in a relationship connected to you. Why do I wanna how do I feel overall is that I know what the truth is and I want to be in a relationship with you. Why do I want to be in a relationship with you is because I'm kind of more strategic thinker. I'm more like mental. Okay, I don't know why we're going this way. Okay, I want to be lovers with you, let's say, but I'm approaching you from a more mind space. So I don't know if I have genuine emotions towards you. I did have emotions towards you in the past. I still have some. It's just that in the near future, I'm not sure if I'm gonna give up on it or I'm gonna kind of give up on you know, like losing the opportunities to kind of establish something with you. Okay, so this one, the how they're feeling is that they know the truth that they want to be in a relationship with you. The reason why is that way is because I'm kind of like clear. It's clear to me. I have a clarity connected to us kind of stuff. Now, my challenge here connected to you or connected to this truth that I wish to be in a relationship with you is that I want you to feel comfortable to get out of your comfort zone. This is 100% the King of Swords energy. Okay. So this one is more a mastermind. Okay, I'm telling you. Okay, it's a real mastermind. You have the Hierophant, but it's a very wise person, and it's the type of person that kind of puts baits and he sleeps or she sleeps during the time where you're kind of like working on the object of my vision. Okay, so I have a vision technically, so I make sure that all the people I need or all the things I want to capture or I target comes to me while I sleep. This one is either a manifestor, it's a person that knows what attracts people or what attracts you and will kind of make things flow in a more discreet and like mysterious manner. Okay, so my challenge is to kind of set the baits so that meanwhile I'm resting, you come out of your shell technically. Okay, so you come to me somehow. I kind of get the bait. I win the tournament or I win you, which is my what do you call it, like my medallion or my reward somehow. Okay, so in the past, how did I feel towards you is that, you know, like I was hustling a bit, I wanted to give you a try. It's just that like I was like fighting over you or you were fighting over me somehow, but I knew that you were single, or I knew you knew I was single, and I was observing you seriously overall, and whenever we were together I kind of felt like that was my truth overall. It's the truth. Okay, because here I have like a sword dynamic. You don't see it, but it's kind of like drawn with some sparkles. And there's the sword here that the King of Swords is kind of like holding with its tail. So it's more like I know what my truth is, technically. Or you know what your truth is. Could be that you're the Queen of Swords, or it's the Queen of Swords, or it's the King of Swords somehow. In the present moment, how they're feeling towards you, I was gonna say overall they're conflicted, but they are transforming at the same time. Okay, and they're eager to give you an opportunity of love. Okay, so I'm transforming, and even though I'm a bit conflicted, because I'm a bit scared of what's gonna happen, technically. So there is a bit of fear, but the person is embracing the transformation nonetheless, okay? And offering you an opportunity of love, okay? And in the near future, with the Empress and the Queen of Cups, how they're feeling, it's more like they know they can give you a lot. I know I can offer you a lot. I can care about you, sorry. I can nurture you. I can be the mother of your children, or I could be like the father, but this one, it's more motherly vibes. And with the Queen of Cups, it's the, like, somehow I'm possessive, or I'm emotionally attached towards you, okay? But perhaps you're not emotionally attached to me. Is this valid? I don't know, because there's an element of Six of Pentacles, but do I have something on a physical level? I'm waiting for your love, this one. I'm a bit lovesick. I'm not gonna lie. Okay? Like, I'm pretty nostalgic is the word. Okay, so I miss you. Just know that I miss you. But I have a truth I wish to speak connected to being in a relationship with you. Why so? Is because I'm kind of like, I know it. I feel it. It's clear to me. What's my challenge though is that kind of like there's bait, or I get information about you calmly, okay? I'm calmly getting information about you. That's my challenge, to get the answer perhaps, or to kind of like prepare the ground for the truth connected to me wanting to be in a relationship, or me knowing that we're gonna be in a relationship, okay? It varies from one person, because there's the High Priestess there, so it's more like I knew something about us. It's more fatalistic, perhaps, this one. So it's more like I'm single, or I know you're single, and I'm kind of observing you. And when I'm observing you, like, I'm kind of silently observing you with a knowing, okay? And with the Two of Cups, it's more like I felt a connection with you overall, and that's where my truth, like the truth got established in me. Perhaps the way we gaze at each other is a specific energy that I'm pretty sure about. Could be. And with the Four of Wands, it's more like I really envision myself being in a relationship with you. With the Nine of Wands, it's more like I hustled a bit, because I wanted to give you a try, and I was impulsive at doing it. But then again, I got injured here, I got hurt, or I got rejected, perhaps. Could be. But this one, I don't feel like you rejected them. It's just that they felt the pull. They felt like something was right. You know, like when you have like a collaboration with someone and you know it flows. It's good. It's not that vibe where it's too good to be true. It's more, it's easy flowing. I'm putting the work, you're putting the work. It's more like 50-50. So when I gaze at you, you gaze back at me. I like the vibe we had there. I felt something there. And I had a knowing connected to how we felt together. Like that. In the middle section, it's more like right now, somehow, with the Eight of Swords is perhaps my challenge was to, like get information on you. Meanwhile, I was, sleeping, let's say. But right now in the present moment, the challenge was that I didn't get any information. And I'm kind of feeling like I'm stuck in my head. And I'm blind to many things. But just understand that when you don't know, perhaps it could be a blessing that you don't know what's happening, but at the same time, just understand that this person wishes to change. Be it they know if you're interested in them or not, you can be in a relationship with them or not, want it or not, they're changing, they're transforming, and they're gonna they're wishing to offer you an opportunity of love, And in the near future, perhaps it's more like how they're gonna feel towards you is more like, I can care for you, I can love you, and I can be important to you, but perhaps you don't wish me to be this way towards you, as it could be that even though I care immensely for you and I nurture you, or I want to love you and nurture you, if what will be your answer though? This one, I don't know who the watcher is. What will be your answer? So you'll decide to leave this person. So this one will understand somehow that you're not interested in them, even though they're kind of sanely I mean, be it you're with them or not, this one will move on. Okay, this one is ready to face the truth because they're transforming in some way. They're seeking for information. They know it somehow that they're good enough, or you're good enough for them, perhaps. It is it for them, perhaps, but it's not for you, could be. But in the near future, it's more like they're seeing you leave. They don't wish to give up on you, but then again, if they have to love you and let you go, then because you don't like them back the way they like you, perhaps. Or you're not eager to put the effort, or you're not in the mood to be in a relationship, female or guys. They're just gonna, accept the fact that you're not eager to be in a relationship with them. Or that you are in a relationship with them, but you need to travel for work or something of the sort. Okay, so it could be that we are in a relationship. Just that you're gonna have to travel somewhere. Okay, so that's the vibe, and I'm still gonna love you and care about you, and then gonna be your wife or something, or your husband. Just that you're traveling somehow on a physical level. Okay. So that's it. That's all I had for pile 4. Now pile 5. Whoever chose the Klimt tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, Klimt tarot. How does your person feel towards you? So for some of you, I'm facing you head on. Okay, so just be prepared. How I feel towards you is that I know I'm passionate about you. I'm a eager, I was gonna say student of yours, but a suitor is the word that came to mind, okay? So let me see what I'm gonna get, because I'm channeling stuff, but then again, we don't know what we're gonna get with the Celtic spread. So what's the main situation? You have the Two of Cups in reverse. So I care about you a lot. I'm infatuated with you. I'm worried about you. What's my challenge? Just the 7 of Wands. So it's more like to kind of like deal with my own devilish thoughts, my dirty mind, perhaps. The reason why is that way is the Ace of Cups in reverse, so with the 8 of Cups. Okay. In the initial, how did I feel towards you? You had the 3 of Cups with the 4 of Cups. So there was perhaps a third party. There were 2 options. There were 2 females. And I didn't want to make a decision then because I was more conflicted between who I wished to kind of choose. In the middle section, how do I feel towards you? You have the King of Swords in reverse. It's more like I know what my truth is, but I'm kind of like not working on it. And in the near future, how do I feel towards you? You have the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Star card. You have the Star card. And you have the Temperance card in reverse. Okay, it came in reverse. And we have the Six of Swords in reverse. And below the deck, we have Five of Wands. Okay, so how do I feel towards you in this time? It's that I wanna like care for you, but I'm not, perhaps I don't have the strength to come forward and to care for you. So I wanna hug you, I wanna say it's okay, I'm sorry, or something of the sort. I definitely like you as much as you like me, but you're sad here. So how do I feel like is that I'm guilty of causing you pain overall. Why? So it's because I gave up on you, or I made you give up on me instead of like starting something new. With the Seven of Wands energy, it's more like right now I'm trying to kind of face my own demon side, or like the regret or the doubt or the like the sexual urges I have towards you. But then again, I'm not allowing myself to have you, and I make sure that you are aware that I want you to give up on me technically, instead of, you know, falling in love with me. So in the past, connected to you, how I felt was there were two options. There were two girls or two guys, and I wasn't able to choose between those two, so I kind of rejected you. I was indecisive. Right now in the present moment, it's more like I know what my truth is connected to you. It's more I kind of see you like a mother figure or something. You have the Three of Pentacles, a very gentle person overall, but I'm not doing anything overall. So this person is not doing anything in the present moment. They're just you know, they know what the truth is, and they're just kind of like sitting there and just, I don't want to say strategizing, but there's no action taken. And in the near future, how they're feeling towards you, it's more like, how do I feel towards you with the Queen of Pentacles? What does this mean? Like, Queen of Pentacles is the wife material for me, but it's a wife already. So how do I feel towards you? It's more like you're reliable, or I feel like I can rely on you. I feel like, you know, I could have passion with you, and you're very hopeful, and you kind of give me faith. And, you know, like, you're the healing type of woman, or I feel like you're, like, how do I feel towards you? It's more like I want to heal this situation. I want to be more hopeful. Perhaps I want to get married to you, or I will get married to you, this one. But I gave up, like, I made you give up on me, though, this one. I will offer you an opportunity sooner or later, okay? So just don't overthink the situation, this one. And kind of how do I feel towards you also? That I want you to kind of let go of the pain I caused you, technically. Because I caused you pain somehow, because I wasn't able to decide between two females, perhaps. So I rejected both of you. Okay, so that's all I had for you guys. Okay, so that's pile 5. Now pile 6, whoever chose Harmonious Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, how does this person feels towards you? Okay, so how does this person feels towards you? So you have the Two of Pentacles with the Tower card. Okay, so the Tower card looks pretty nice. Okay, the guy looks quite refreshing here in this. Even though it looks frightening, but I feel like the guy in this picture is falling marvelously. Okay, elegantly. So there has been like a slightly refreshing wake-up call, perhaps, for this one. So I had like a fresh new start. Okay, so I juggled, or I'm more balanced this one. So Two of Pentacles, but the infinity sign on top of her head is kind of giving me another vibe. So I'm gonna kind of follow my intuition here. So how do I feel towards you? Pretty centered. Okay, like I know what I want to do with you. And like I'm ready for this fresh start, perhaps. With the Queen of Swords, my challenge is to not be too strategic, perhaps not to be too stuck in my head. The reason why it's, wait a second. The reason why is this way that I'm feeling is the Nine of Pentacles. I'm pretty single, okay? So I'm a single woman or a single man, okay? And I'm kind of facing things head on, okay? Like I'm more mature as a woman or a man. And like with the Ten of Cups in reverse connected to you, how do I feel towards you? In the present moment, you have the Five of Cups. In reverse, and we have the King of Pentacles. You have the King of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Five of Cups in reverse in the middle section. And you have the Ten of Cups in reverse in the initial. So do I want to be with you? I have the Hangman. Does this one like you or not really? Not anymore. Do I like you or not anymore? I don't say I'm facing my demons, but I'm facing my own, so, okay, like, this person might like you, okay, they might like you, but if you like someone, to be in a relationship with someone, you have to face yourself, okay? So, like, we're gonna say they're ready to face themselves, connected to you, and they kind of have a fresh start, okay? So I kind of, how do I feel? It's more like I'm ready, I'm eager to start fresh with you. Why? So it's because I'm single and I want to get married. I want to give, like, I want to work hard on giving you this Ace of Pentacles. It's like this try, you know, to allow myself the strength to kind of face myself in this relationship with you, okay? And to, you know, be eager to, you know, give this action, like, you know, like sometimes being in a relationship doesn't happen just like that. It's not just vocal confession. It's more like putting the actions and, you know, like acting like yourself, you know, like being yourself overall in a relationship so that you can face yourself with a person that you might consider a partner. Okay, so this one, how they feel, it's more like they're eager, they're ready to have a new beginning, they're ready for a relationship, okay? Why? Because they're eager to invest, give an opportunity for an investment, but we're talking male wise, or it could be work wise too. Okay, if I have pentacles, it could be like I'm ready to invest in a relationship, I'm ready to invest in a project, you know, like I'm ready to nurture something, blah blah blah. Okay, so whichever way it is, but I'm ready. Okay, and I'm kind of ready for the start. One second. Okay, with the 10 of Cups in the initial, it's more like how did I feel towards you was that I could imagine myself having a family with you, okay, like having 2 children, 3 children, and kind of like being a housewife or a houseman or something of the sort. Okay, in the middle section with the 5 of Cups, it's more like how did I feel towards you? Like right now in the moment, it's more I'm focusing on the, like for me, the partnership is more important than the third party or the partying elements. Like I don't care much about, you know, third parties, as if like I don't care that much about your exes, I don't care that much about like your addictions or my addictions. Like how it's 5 of Cups. Okay, number 5 is a changing number. It's like number 5 symbolizes change for me. And like 5 of Cups, it's more like I'm ready to change my emotions here. I'm ready to kind of forget about my addictions and focus more on either myself, the importance of this relationship, and the priority of the relationship, the emotions I have connected to wishing to nurture a relationship with you. Okay, and in the near future with the King of Pentacles, how I feel towards you, it's that I feel like you're a very reliable man or woman. You're very stable somehow, and I feel like perhaps I'm not as financially stable as you are, perhaps, this one. But I still wish to kind of be given an equal amount of, you know, like if you don't mind me being a bit less wealthy than you are. I'm comfortable going with the relationship, this one. But overall, what's preoccupying this one is her emotions. Like she doesn't perhaps know how to deal with her emotions. Perhaps she's never been, or he's never been in a relationship, or they have never really considered anybody seriously like they do you. Okay, so you have the Queen of Swords. Their challenge overall is not to kind of mastermind this, okay, because they could be masterful, or they could be the type that more stuck in reflection. Okay, because I had the Hangman and Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, it's more cutthroat energy and, you know, indifferent, and, you know, plays the chess close to their heart kind of stuff. You know, like they've masterminded everything, and you know they're the one that masterminds it, you know? It's like that. But my challenge is not to kind of mastermind this, because I need to approach you from a more emotional point of view. Okay, because they know for some part that they cannot go logically at this only. A relationship is not just logical, okay? A relationship, it's more like your wishes being fulfilled, or, you know, like spoiling each other, or being more like affectionate, you know, those kind of stuff, perhaps, okay? Could be. Okay, so this is all that I had for you guys. It's just that the person needs to, like, they know they need to approach you from a more emotional, they know they have to approach you more emotionally. Because all their life, perhaps they've been manipulating things from a more logical point of view, okay? But logic doesn't bring you, like, it brings you far enough, but if we're talking marriage and we want this to be like a love marriage, somehow we need to kind of see things the way they are, right? If I want a love marriage, I need someone who I can love, right? It's not just somebody I can who will take care of my material needs only. Like, I know I need that material element covered up, but I need a person who I can sleep with comfortably at night, you know, not worry about the man who's kind of going and cheating on me or something of the sort, or not thinking about, I don't know, like food and if I need to kind of hustle kind of stuff. Okay, so it's more straightforward. Like, this person is, how they're feeling is that they're ready for a relationship. Are you ready for a relationship? They're ready to face themselves and be strong enough to, you know, be themselves with you. Be it, I'm going to be more like the Queen of Swords energy. You're going to see some glimpses of them being very indifferent or cutthroat or very strategic. They have a mastermindy personality, whoever they are, but they're approaching you from a more emotional space, which is hard for a mental or a strategic thinker to go in the heart, because if we're talking strategic thinker, like, the heart doesn't meddle in this kind of stuff, because if I need to win, sacrifices need to be made. So I should just, go and like cutthroatly go further with the situation. But because it's a marriage situation, because it's something that is dear to me, I cannot be this dictatorial or manipulative, or things in a relationship, things don't go your way, and this person perhaps does not want to manipulate you in the relationship. They can manipulate other things. It's part of their personality that they're manipulative, but the relationship they wish to go in is more to bond with you on a more emotional level, which is very interesting because a Queen of Swords doesn't go in their emotions. But if we're going Empress energy, Empress is all of those, okay? So it's more like I will need to kind of master my emotions, master my mind, master my passion, and master my money, or my, like my word connected to physical material things, But here I just saw like two queens. I saw a Queen of Swords energy as the challenge, and I saw a Queen of Cups. But the Queen of Cups, the dynamic or the vibe I got from it was more like I'm kind of looking at my emotions. I know I have emotions, but it's more like here with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups together, it's the same person, perhaps. Here, it's not two people. It's more the vibe where I'm looking at my emotions and I'm the Queen of Cups, but I'm the Queen of Swords also, because I'm learning. It's, when I'm saying those things, it's more the aspect of emotion and the aspect of the mind. How mastermindy or strategic thinker you are, and how in tune are you with your emotions also. So if I'm the Queen of Cups, it's more like I'm aware that I have emotions towards you. But my mind and my emotions are at a kind of like, I'm trying to, manage my mind towards, like, because I want to be in a relationship. I'm eager to be, like, I made up my mind. I'm ready to be in a relationship. I'm ready to invest in a relationship. But what's happening is more like I am strategic, okay? Like, I'm very strategic. I'm like a cutthroat, don't waste my time kind of person. But if I need to go in my emotions, I cannot be like, don't waste my time, like, oh, like, I cannot approach the man I like or the girl I like in a more logical mind, because every silly thing you're gonna say, perhaps I'm gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about, But if I'm going more with my emotions, then I'm gonna have to embrace my emotions. I'm gonna blush more. I'm gonna laugh a bit, even though it's not funny, or I would not have, the logical me would not laugh, when you would say those things. So it's more two dimensions of a woman, but a woman who's more logical is trying to be more emotionally available towards you. and not overthink the situation, or, you know, like focus on your addictions, because the Queen of Swords is criticizing too, okay? I'm just telling you like that, okay? Like the Queen of Swords is criticizing, analytical, you know, it doubts things. They don't trust people easily and stuff like that. But the Queen of Cups, it's more like I have emotional bonds with people. I'm emotionally available to people. So imagine a person who is more in a mental dynamic, to kind of, they're aware they need to kind of like be the type that's more like bond with you emotionally, be receptive towards you. Imagine the contrast here. But it's more like a person that's mental, who knows that they need to kind of open up a bit, trust you a bit, you know, trust men a bit, or females a bit, open themselves up for the opportunity because they're ready to invest in you. Okay, so it's like that. Just understand to what point this person is kind of, I'm not gonna say hustling, it's just, you know, it's a bit, I mean, it's normal, it's logical. It's just that you need to, you know, like you need to, one step at a time. Just need to do it one step at a time. And mistakes are forgivable, okay? This one, I'm not the type that will do mistakes, okay? I'm the type that's more honest and bold to your face, okay? But you can't, like, you can't say it's a mistake though. Being bold and honest is not a mistake. It's willingly done. It's just that how are they gonna like embrace their emotional side? How are they gonna kind of open up towards you emotionally is the dilemma here with your person. They know they have to do these things. They're aware of them. Just know that they're ready to give you a try. If you're ready to give them a try. Of course, if it's resonating, guys, okay? So that's all that I had for you guys. Hopefully it was useful, it was insightful. So I'll see you on my next video, okay? So thank you, have a good day, and stay safe and healthy until then. Bye, guys.